Good morning, guys. I am here with Indian Express newspaper, 5th June. Page number 9, there is a news going to The Hague, India and International Court of Justice, the big picture. Okay, the news is important because the India decides to go to International Criminal Court, International Court of Justice with the case of Captain Sourav Kalia. Captain Sourav Kalia was actually tortured to death by the Pakistan army. Okay, tortured to death by Pakistan army, and after that, what happened? India also, in revenge, shoot down a Pakistani aircraft. Okay, as a revenge. Okay, but the thing is that when India shot down the Pakistani aircraft, then Pakistan went to International Criminal Court of Justice. Okay, but at that time, what India did? At that time, India invokes some clause. Okay, and under that clause, India says that the countries which are present or past members of Commonwealth are not ready to accept the justice of International Court of Justice. Okay, invoking this clause, India denied the extension of International Court of Justice to India denied the extension of International Court of Justice to any matter related with India and Pakistan. Okay, at that time when Pakistan went to International Court of Justice against India, then India invoked this clause and denied the extension jurisdiction of International Court of Justice in matters related with India and Pakistan. Okay, but now what happens? India again wants to go to International Court of Justice on the same agenda. Okay, but then what are the possibilities? Then whether there is any possibility of winning for India? But the most contentious issue is that if now India will go to International Court of Justice with the case of Sourav Kalia, then what might Pakistan do? Pakistan might invoke the same clauses under which India denied before, and Pakistan will this way try to block the road to International Court of Justice. The second thing is that India also took retaliation. Okay, retaliation cannot be defended and in any cases. Okay, when Pakistan army tortured Sourav Kalia to death, Indian army also shoot down the Pakistani aircraft. Okay, this is one of the most weakest point for India, that India is very thin chance to win the case in International Court of Justice. Okay. And third thing is that the most difficult and most challenging issue is that if India will go to International Court of Justice, that all other issues related to Kashmir will also come into the International Court of Justice. Kashmir will try to open all the issues, okay, regarding India and Pakistan in border area. Okay, all these issues, Pakistan occupied Kashmir, will be also go to open to international forum. Okay, this will what happen? This will mitigate the mutual relationship between India and Pakistan. Okay, ongoing mutual relationship. Okay, there are lots of difficulties in the way to International Court of Justice at this moment. Okay, it is related to GS2. There is a topic in GS2 that international institutions or international organizations, and under this topic International Court of Justice will come. Okay, then what probable questions might come? That what are the issues, okay, that mars the way of India to International Court of Justice? Okay, the role that, do you think that International Court of Justice has been able to play a vital role in providing justice to international community? Okay, give your viewpoint. Okay. Why Kerala will not stop fishing is the important news, because actually during this time, during the initial period of summer month, actually a fishing holiday is announced in both the coastal areas. Okay, in East Coast and West Coast. Okay, this fishing holiday prohibits ban on fishing, prohibits ban on using mechanical machines for catching fish, okay, mechanical, using mechanical boats for catching fish, as well as many other things. But the thing is that there are some varieties and there are some disputes regarding the provision of announcing holiday period. Okay, some stage announces less holidays, some stage announces long holidays. Okay, the stage who is the fishermen of the stage who is on long holiday are very disgusted, because they think that the people, fishermen from other states are catching fishes, and they are that's why it is the injustice to them, because they are losing their livelihood. Okay, there is a conflict between environment and livelihood. Okay, conflict between environment and livelihood. The decision will be dependent upon the uniformity of providing holiday to the by the center. Okay, the center should providing immediate uniform holiday to all the states regarding fishing holiday. But the thing is that this fishing holiday is very important for sustainable environment regarding the fish. Okay, we must have to keep a balance between livelihood and environment. Okay, this is the breeding period of fish. Fish gives birth to young. Okay, and these young fish are not if young fish these young fishes are caught for commercial purposes, then the population of the fish will be decreased and it will pose threat to the sustainable environment. That's why this fishing holiday is very much important, but a uniform policy should be announced to keep the fishermen away from this kind of dispute. Okay, a uniform fishing holiday announced by the center will be only a panacea to the current dispute. Okay, it's related to environment, GS3. Okay, and it might come there might come question in MCQ in prelims also. Okay, the reason behind the announcing fishing holiday. Okay, the article in new frame actually makes a very important question about the defense sector. We have already analyzed different aspects regarding the defense sector. We have seen the different roadblocks of different sector. In everyday news it comes that what are the drawbacks of Indian defense sector, and here recently the defense minister from America came to India, and some development actually happens between India and America regarding defense sector. And their editorial says with very sadness that in 2013 India actually ready to transfer, USA was ready to transfer Javelin anti-tank missile to India, but India outrightly rejected the offer. It was a very remarkable development between India and USA, because USA have not offered that anti-tank missile to any country at that moment except India, but India made a blunder by rejecting the offer. To again the sanctions come to India because USA has before that, right from that moment, USA was some kind of hesitating in transferring technology to India, but now USA very outrightly, very modestly says yes in case of technology transfer to India, and USA is ready. And USA is now ready to transfer technology regarding next generation solar generator. Okay, the next generation solar generator. Okay, the technology transfer agreement has been signed between India and USA has been, is ready to transfer and co-develop to develop next generation solar generator mutually by both USA and India. This is a very remarkable development. Okay, but the most probable drawbacks. What are the probable drawbacks? Signing agreement is enough? Not, because USA wants India to sign two laws, okay, that who is required by the USA law. Okay, India has to sign two laws. Okay, the article says that one of these is India's long-standing refusal to sign the two agreements that USA law deems necessary. Means USA provides two agreements, okay, that India has to sign, who is necessitated by the USA law, but India is not. India is reluctant to sign the agreement. Okay, because India's this is the one of the main roadblock, and it is India's very old psychology. Okay, here the Here the writer says that the India's defense ministry still remains wedded to its old bureaucratic mindset. Means India's defense ministry is still not able to free itself from the tantrum of haphazard bureaucratic disorder. Okay, though it is one of the main roadblocks, that bureaucratic disorder and bureaucratic hesitancy in defense sector, that makes most the agreement and technology transfer regarding defense sector untenable. Okay, until and unless bureaucratic hegemony will predominate in defense sector unintentionally and haphazardly, there will be no improvement in defense sector. Okay, that's why the writer says that the editorial says that we can decipher from the editorial that bureaucratic hegemony or haphazard bureaucratic mindset has to be changed for speedy approval of project, or for speedy approval for speedier process of defense agreement. Okay, only then it is one of the most vital panacea. Okay, solving bureaucratic riddle. Okay, solving bureaucratic puzzle is one of the most important panaceas for development of defense sector in India. Okay, then another thing is that even though throughout the bureaucratic riddle some agreement has been signed, or some treaties have been signed, or some technology transfers are made, but the public and private sector in India are not efficient to use the technology or to use it properly. That is why along with the bureaucratic improvement of bureaucratic hurdle, the public and private sector, private defense companies in India must have to be upgraded into a very international level, so that they can easily absorb the advantages provided by the USA. Only signing agreement is not enough, but the roadblocks, but the drawbacks that will come on the way of defense sector must have to be resolved very prudently. Okay, this is related to GS3. Okay, there are two key terms in the editorial. Mind that Javelin, Javelin, Javelin anti-tank missile and next generation solar generator. Javelin anti-tank missile and next generation solar generator. Okay, mind these key terms and try to search or note on these two terms.